everybody. Christina?
Vera?
Vera? Do you
Christina.
You guys, we are excited because we have some pretty cool things to talk to you about today.
Yeah. Well, wait a few seconds.
Yeah, we'll wait a few seconds because we're still waiting for everybody to come over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's St. Patrick's Day.
It is. Are you wearing your green?
We are kind of. Mine is kind of olive green kind of thing.
Yeah, olive and forest green.
Forest green.
But definitely we can't be pinched. So.
Nope, that's it. Hi, Tiffany.
Oh,
and
hi,
Cindy.
Tiffany. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so today we're going to...
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy's up there. And we're going to be talking about Past Life of Trump, Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to do a mini meditation.
Yeah, a very cool little meditation. I like this one.
It's the gold and purple light meditation, so that'll be nice. Yeah. And what do we have that's new?
Aw, she's sweet.
Aw, she is so sweet.
She is.
What do we have going on?
Well, let's see. What
Besides
do we have going on?
The
usual past life readings that Vera does that you can sign up for on our website.
Advice on the other side.
Exactly, advice from the other side. And what is advice from the other side, Vera?
It's asking our God, what's his name again? I know it's Angus, but
yeah, he's a master
teacher.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's a master teacher that has been giving us insight into our lives and about spiritual subjects for around over 11 years.
Would they mind if we called him our mascot?
I don't know.
For Soul's Enlightenment and everybody.
I don't think he would mind.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like our patron.
There you go. That's probably better.
Like a
patron.
Patron. People think
master
of
teacher.
Yeah, master teacher. There you go.
Yeah.
And our protectorate.
Instead of a mascot.
And our protectorate.
Right.
Of what we're doing, and bringing this information to everyone.
And then Chrissy has some angels that are going to be going up in price.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me. So what we have right now is we have my angel art is in color, but we also have it in black and white, and that's going to be returning to its original price because we've had our black and whites on a bit of a sale.
Right.
But those classic images are going to be going up in price beginning in June. So if people would like to have the black and white images on our sale price, you'd want to visit our website before then. Before
June, because we're going to go back up to $12.99.
Yeah, $12.99, and of course our website is soulsenlightenment.com, and we have Vera's services under services, and we have our art under store.
The store.
So
yeah.
So that's something.
And then we have T-shirts that we're working on.
Yeah, we are currently working on T-shirts. I'm really excited about these T-shirts. So we're going to have Asna, we're going to have, that's Mother God, the Divine Feminine.
Michael.
And Michael, the Archangel. And then we would love to hear from you all if you visit our website and see the art, we would love to know what art would you like on a T-shirt. And we would love to make that available for you. So if you could leave us comments here or email us, that would be fantastic. So
and he's going to start.
Pee-wee. Oh, your kitty. So that would be great. Let us know what angels you want in T-shirts.
Yeah.
We can create that.
Very nice.
So what else has been going on? There is one thing that we could talk about while we're waiting for people to visit us, Vera. We've had an individual who's been contacting us a lot lately on Facebook, since we're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Huh.
Excellent, Adrian.
Oh, hi, Adrian.
I didn't even see you on there. There you go. Yeah.
So yeah, there's been an individual that was contacting us, and I guess he was wanting to apologize for something that had happened, and a lot of people started to contact us, Vera, about that. And so one thing I wanted to say was that, you know, I admire people that have the courage to ask for forgiveness, because
he's asking right now.
Her cat's on the refrigerator. Because when we do that, it means that, you know, we have the ability to look at ourselves, and it's really hard to do that, isn't it, Vera?
Yeah, it is.
Because when we have regret, then it's because we feel like we've done something wrong, or, you know, like, I can't believe I was manipulated like that, or whatever it might be, you know? And, you know, I think that the best we can do is, if we've tried to repair the situation, the best we could do is to focus on the positive. And if we've learned, because obviously if we have regret over something, that means that we've learned from our experience. So that's learning our
Hopefully.
lessons, and so we can just focus on that strength and knowing that we learned those lessons. And hopefully if this individual is watching,
Or we'll see it later.
yeah, and then just for them to know that, no worries, I accept the apology, and just my message would be to be happy, and
Move on.
and
Yeah.
and blessings.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chrissy has I learned so much from you about all of that kind of thing, because you guys don't know what she went through when this was all going on. And the only thing that I ask is, if you don't know someone and somebody's talking bad about them or whatever, try to make your own decision and try to get to know the person or see if it's actually true, because it really affects people. I mean, it affected her livelihood. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that really upset me, and you're my best friend, and you don't have a mean bone in your body. And for people to, and I understand the apology, and I totally get what you're saying, and I think it's great. And I do, forgive too. But please, let's try to be kinder to each other, and, not be so mean to other people.
Right.
That's the only thing. It's great that you understand that you were being manipulated, and the other person did this and that. But, we have a mind of our own.
Right.
And we have choices. So, but we're all human, and we make mistakes. Trust me, I've done it. So I know that's why it's, totally awesome that this person is wanting forgiveness. That's great. Because I've said things that weren't very kind. I meant them at the time, but after you think about it, you're going like, really, was that even necessary? Because your mom and you, that's what you really taught me, is to look at the brighter side of things and not to get all hung up in the emotion of what's going on and get all caught up in the drama and stuff like that. Just do things that are positive, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Vera.
But it's true. That's, because Aries, we kind of like, somebody does something, you just want to, but that's what I've learned, and I think that's great that they want forgiveness and they feel bad and all that. But, you have to see what you do to people, and just don't do it again,
Yeah.
So that's all. I'll get off my soapbox, but I
thanks,
don't like when people are mean
Vera.
to you.
Standing up for me.
That's right.
Thanks, Vera.
Yeah.
Well, so we're excited. Is that Tasha? Hi, Tasha.
Yeah.
So we're excited about this subject today, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what Vera has to say about Trump's past life, because in the first video that you did a reading on him, fascinating the similarities between that life and this life, and maybe we'll mention it a little bit.
And it's still that way, because there are significant lifetimes that we've all had that really have an impact on our current life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It seems like every single time it affects our current life in some way.
Yeah, because of things that you either didn't learn or that you want to bring forward, or that's just, it's kind of that thing that follows you lifetime after lifetime. So it's good to know what the past life was so that you can make the corrections in your current lifetime or bring the positive stuff forward.
Yeah.
And
hopefully it's positive. That's what we want to bring forward.
Yeah, definitely. But what I got from another lifetime that President Trump had was in the 16th century time frame. I'm really not good at history, but it feels like 16th century, and it was in London. But then I still get a French connection somehow. So I don't know if the family was from France and then moved over to, or she moved over to, he was a female in that past life.
So what Vera's saying is that Trump was a woman
In the past
in
life.
a past life, and
16th century.
and it was in England. Mm-hmm. But there's some French
connection
Maybe it was a
somehow.
French woman and went to England or whatever.
Yeah, the family might have been from France and then
Yeah.
moved to London or whatever.
Makes
I don't know.
sense.
But she was an actress. Eventually, she became an actress.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was during the time frame where women were just starting to be allowed to be on the stage, because I believe that before that, men played women parts,
Yeah.
and they didn't allow women to be on the stage at all.
Right.
So they were
right.
just starting to allow women to do that. But it was so interesting too, because what the women were then used for on stage were like props. You know, they were
Right.
they
Like,
were
for their
sexual props.
Right. Isn't that
Is
interesting?
pretty much what this Trump's past life was. But I believe before that, and she was very young, but I don't know if her father died or but they were very poor. And then somehow he's out of the picture, but then the mother, and then Trump had sisters, and I can't pick of anyone that other than Ivanka was one of the sisters.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
How interesting.
yeah, so that's why I think they're so close in this lifetime.
Right, that's fascinating.
But the mother set up a house of prostitution and used her daughters as the prostitutes. So from a very young age, that was what she was doing, but she was making money. And that was like one of the things that was, I mean, because we've all had to do something, right? So, I mean, it's not anything against him. It's just,
Right.
yeah,
of
we've
course.
all had to do lifetimes and that kind
We've
of
all
thing.
had lifetimes where things happen.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hi, Linda.
yeah. Hi, Linda. So, she was a prostitute, and I think it was like she was really young. And like I'm thinking like 12,
Right.
that kind of age. But then one of her customers
Interesting.
somehow,
And this is
as she got older, got her around the stage, like to be a part of a group that were performing on stage. So she was able to become an actress. So she didn't have to do the prostitution anymore, and she was making money doing that. But it was still in a sexual.
It was in a sexual, like they were portrayed as like objects.
Right.
Because one of the things that you were saying right before this is that
Yeah.
right when women were allowed on the stage, they were introduced, and a lot of it was like in rape type of scenes on the stage.
Because it was a couch scenes and stuff like that.
Right.
But
So
it was
it's interesting.
Yeah, but it's what the public wanted.
That's what.
It
Yeah.
was-
Right.
so
Exactly. They were
probably a lot of
giving the
men.
public what they wanted. But
Yeah.
it's fascinating because of what you were just saying. It's like Trump brought that into this life of objectifying women.
Well, I guess in that time, or in that life, it was what they did. It wasn't like anything. That's just what she learned how to do, and she was making money at it, and she was coming out of poverty. So it was like she didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
Because it seems like,
It's kind of like how he does portray that in this life.
right,
with
that
the
we're, that women are based on their looks,
right. Yeah.
kind of a thing.
That's what it kind of
I mean,
looks like.
basically, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get the bottom
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. So I got that, and then I got a Belle, but I don't know if it's because that's kind of like a stage name, Belle
It
or
could
Nell
be.
or something like that. Yeah. And then she had an affair, but she also had an affair, and this is what really triggered her, where it started getting into more power kind of thing, because she had an affair with either a king, or I don't know what would be more like a duke or somebody of high power in that time frame, and she was in love with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she thought she was gonna get married.
I
And
see.
They, of course, don't. They had to marry somebody that they were paired with, right, to get more power. I think it's like a king
right,
or
right,
something.
right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so that really stayed in her because that was like devastating
Wow.
for her. So it was almost like, I'm not going to ever allow that to happen to me again. I'm not going to allow that emotion to get that deep.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting.
And I don't know if that's like, I don't know the man, I don't know, but this is like, that was really an impact in that past life. So, yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it?
that was it.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to say, one of the things, because I was just.
And once her looks were gone, the roles were gone.
Of course.
Yeah, so that was another thing too.
So it's like all of her value. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy's
Nancy's
there.
there.
Hi.
It's like all of her value in that life was based on her looks. And
what?
she brought that, or he, brought that into this lifetime, or carried that
Yeah.
within,
Mm-hmm.
But what I find fascinating, you guys, is that, because I was just thinking, I can't help myself. I always think about what angels could help us in a situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I just wanted to say that our virtue angels help us with the cell memory that we carry from
Yeah.
our last lifetimes. And the way that they do that is they help us to recall the lesson that began in a past life and apply it to now so that we learn those lessons.
Yeah, so you don't have to repeat it again and again and again.
But what's interesting, though, I think, is that sometimes people, they don't learn their lessons because if this person did, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I'm just saying how I feel about it. Because if they did, why couldn't there be a little bit more of, yes, women do deserve to have equal pay? That would have been something that could be learned from that life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or why can't we keep the act to protect women from being abused?
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. It's like, that would be a great example of applying what was learned back here into now.
Right.
But sometimes people don't learn their lessons, or they don't. I don't know. Maybe he does, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I just know that it was a very impactful kind of past life, that he does not want to be poor, or she, I should say, because he's
Yeah.
male in this life. But in that past life, it was just think about in London and being poor in that time frame.
yeah.
Because I think I don't know when the plague was, but it might have been around that time frame too.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know. I mean, like I said,
Money is power, and you get yourself out of, and
See,
that's what he sees it.
but
as.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we want to focus on learning and carrying forward and bringing in? Do we want to bring in, I'm going to stand up for this particular thing of empowering women, or am I going to just?
Well, but see, that's the thing, is that people don't know about the past lives. He doesn't know, so he
Right.
doesn't know how to learn from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just
It's interesting.
because that's one of the things that about knowing about past lives is that you can apply it and say, oh my God, that's why I go through this and this and this.
And I think that's one of the keys right there, though,
Yeah.
because some people
I have
they,
cat hair
they
on my
don't
lips.
think that
Hi,
they.
Linda.
Hi, Linda. Some people just don't think that they have anything to learn.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own.
Have you
Things
met
to
people?
learn.
Yeah, I've met people like that before. They aren't interested. They already are at the top.
Yeah.
They have the smartest brain.
Really?
Oh,
You
yeah.
met somebody like that?
Yes.
I couldn't imagine who.
Yes. But anyway,
Hmm.
but it's a fascinating subject. And what's really cool too, Vera, is that you've picked a person that everybody has knowledge of, and that we can all see how that relates to now.
Yeah. However people want to see it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's interesting.
I thought it was. Yeah. Because that first lifetime, he was that land baron, right?
Yeah, his name was Miguel
Luis or
Lo-
something? Leonis, yeah.
Yeah, and I wrote down a note.
Oh, good.
Of what you
Because
had-
one of our viewers looked it
This
up
is
on
so
the internet
interesting.
and found it, because I didn't get that name.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
there
he
it
was he was the most hated man. I'm just saying, this is what it says in the history
And
book.
I didn't
It's
pick
not
that up.
me.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't pick this up,
No.
but
Just he
he
wanted money.
yeah, he was a tyrannical landowner, in the San Fernando Valley, actually out here in California, back in the 1800s. And he was the most hated man in LA history.
Yeah. And I think he was murdered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ruled most of the San Fernando
Haley.
Valley, and he would kill anyone who came close to his property. Kind of reminds me of some laws on immigrants. Stay away from my property.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So.
But interesting.
Yeah.
Very, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, that was what somebody had picked up. Yeah.
It was
gotten information.
Yeah, because you were describing the
What it
past
was,
life, and
yeah.
when the person looked it up, they found the person that matched your description,
Right,
and
yeah.
it was this gentleman.
Yeah. So we'll see who comes up with Nell or Bell.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Oh, hi, Jana.
hi, Janet. So, Vera, do you want to tell them what we have next for them?
A meditation.
Yeah, we have a meditation for you guys, and
Yeah.
it's a wonderful way to relax a little bit before the weekend, or to just rev up for your St. Patty's Day out tonight if you're going out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just to relax, rejuvenate, and feel the new beginning of spring. That's
There
in
you
the
go.
air.
It's
'Cause
pretty
pretty soon,
soon.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
And Coke's on you.
So if everybody wants to get comfortable,
Yeah.
we are going to do
Get
a
all
meditation
nice and
for you.
comfy. If you want to lay down, that's great. If you just want to sit down, just make sure you're comfortable and start taking nice, long, deep, relaxing breaths. And just let everything just go. Just relax. And bring that relaxation from the bottoms of your feet all the way up to the kneecaps, and then relax even more. And every time you take a out breath, know that you're relaxing deeper and deeper. And if you want to, like I said, sit down or lay down, however you feel comfortable. But I want you this time, we're already going to be surrounded by white light. That's something that we always do to you guys before we start this anyway. We always light everybody with white light. But this time we're going to ask you to put gold light around you. And putting gold light all around you, taking some deep, relaxing breaths, moving that relaxation all the way up the trunk of the body and all the way up to the arms, the neck, the head, relaxing the eyes. And you can close your eyes if you like to. Close them whenever you feel you're ready to close them. And this is your moment now to be with God. And it makes up for all the other moments of our life. And I want you to feel that relaxation coming up through your whole body like we just did, and feel total and complete unity within yourself. Exhaling and breathing in deeply, relaxed, loved, protected.
Now feel gold and purple light around you, keeping you from all of harm. And of course, the white light is always there. But band yourself with color all around you and through your body. Nothing disturbs you and nothing bothers you.
Now find yourself in a tiny room, small but not closed off. And find yourself sitting on the floor or on a chair if it's more comfortable for you. And feel the presence of the divine, since you're a spark of the divine. Now I want you to notice and feel that the room is enlarging as if the walls are expanding. This feeling begins to push upward. The whole room is filled with light radiating through every part of your physical being, which is nothing more than a vehicle that's faulty at best. But we're going to keep it running the best that we can for as long as we can, because it houses our spirit. Now allow that light to rinse out all the problems of finances, children, husbands, in-laws, partners, living situations, fear of the unknown, fear of being hurt, fear of being alone, and let it rinse away all those phobic fears.
Now begin to bring in your loved ones one at a time. Those whom you wish to protect. Those whom you wish would have betterment in their lives. And those who you wish to heal. Let that light bathe the sick, the ill, or just people you want to protect and people that you want to remember. Bathe them in this gold and purple light with shafts of light illuminating. Feel the omnipresence of yourself and the truth that lives within your own heart, your God-centeredness, your Gnostic-centeredness. Feel all the feelings of fear, of antagonism, of revenge begin to drop away. Nothing will hurt you.
Now is the time that you might be getting a message, or someone might be there wanting to just be with you, and just take a moment. Feeling absolutely wonderful. And now we're going to begin to bring the energy up through the very bottoms of your feet and your ankles, just like you relaxed before. And remember this meditation to get closer to God. Move all the way up through the ankles, that rejuvenation, the calves, the knees, the thighs, up through the whole trunk of the body. Down through the shoulders, the upper arms, the lower arms, feeling better and better, more energy, ready for your festive time with, Erangel bra. Up through the neck, around the face, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, and bring yourself all the way back at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I almost forgot we were in a meditation. I was talking about whooping it up tonight.
We want to send you all blessings on this St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you guys have fun, but be safe.
Yeah, and have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you next Wednesday.
Oh, and we're going to be doing...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to tell him.
Well, you guys, we're going to be going to YouTube. So
Yeah.
we're not going to be doing Facebook Live. We're going to do YouTube Live.
YouTube Live.
Because Chrissy has figured out how to do it.
Yeah, finally.
And we're not going to be on there for 3 hours.
That was a long day.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have a great weekend.
Yeah.
And,
And we can't wait for you to
Have
come
fun.
over to our page. It's on, well, I should say our channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the Christina and Vera Show. And we'll be there next Wednesday
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock Pacific time. So
yeah. So we'll
looking
see
forward
you
to
guys
see you
there. And I think Linda was saying that she still couldn't get through the whole thing because she was having difficulties.
well, hopefully on YouTube it'll be
Yeah,
better.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my house.
I think it may be.
Because we were having a heck of a time getting back on.
Yeah.
Because I was having Chrissy show me how to do it. And it was making all kinds of weird things going on. And I kept telling him, no, it's your house.
Maybe it's your kinetic energy.
It could be. All right, you guys have a great weekend. We love you all.
Yeah, I was just going to say, love you guys. Bye.